Hi everyone, so I'm back with week 14 and this is part 1. So this is the 2nd of April until the 8th of April. And this week I'm using the Simple Stories Bunnies and Bloom collection, which I think is from 2021, or it could be 2020 actually. So I just wanted to use it up really because I have hardly any stickers left on that sticker sheet. I have a fair few cut aparts still that I can obviously make use of, especially the 4x4s. So yeah, I just wanted to use some bits up. I don't use a whole collection up, unfortunately. There is still a few cut aparts left, but I can probably mix that in with the other Easter stuff that I have in my stash, so I'm not too worried about that. It's normally just like the stickers and stuff that I want to use up, because I do have a lot of stickers, but the cut aparts I don't have as many as. I can mix and match with my other stickers outside of the collection, so yeah, so I'm really excited to try and use this one up. So this week was quite busy actually. A lot of eating and a lot of seeing friends and stuff. So that is what you'll see a lot of. Well, I have the sticker sheet and I also have these die cuts, but the die cuts that are left are really hard to use. So as you can see, they're quite awkward shapes like umbrellas and gardening tools and all that sort of stuff. So they're quite hard to use, but I do actually manage to use them up, which is good. So the first photo that's going to go at the top is from the Sunday. So on the Saturday beforehand, I was obviously wedding dress shopping. And then on the Sunday, I went to see my friend. Now, she's my longest friend. I've been friends with her since we were about 5. And we always try and keep in touch, even if it's just once a year that we see each other. She moves around a lot. Obviously, I'm up here, she's down there, so it's quite hard for us to see each other, but we do try, and it's just always so lovely when we do. So we went for a coffee and something to eat before I got my train back home. So yeah, it was really, really nice. She's coming to my wedding, which is even nicer. I just think that's so lovely that we've been friends since we were about 5, so like 23 years. And yeah, so it's just fun. Anyway, so I'm going to use this washi tape that has Happy Easter on it because it is coming into the Easter week, so that's why I wanted to use it, because this week at the end of it is Easter, or like Good Friday, so that's why I wanted to go for an Easter themed week, as I want to try and use up some of my Easter collections. So yeah, I used the Happy Easter washi tape and it came from the range. It was only a cheap one, and it's just, yeah, it's quite cute. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use the die cut of the rainbow, and I don't have many word stickers left, but this was an opportunity just to use up some that I, hadn't used, basically. So some of them don't really make a lot of sense compared to the photos, but they're cute either way. So that's the one that's going to go in there. Then obviously I came back up home and didn't really do too much on Monday. I just sort of got myself a bit organised on Monday. But Tuesday, Joe and I met up with 2 of my friends and we went for lunch at this really nice like farm place. That was called Spuds and Berries, which was really cute. Like in the summer they do like strawberry picking and stuff, and in the autumn they do pumpkin picking. So yeah, it was really, really cute. So I'm just going to put the picture of me and Joe. So this is a picture of me and Joe in the car and ready to go. And it was just really nice weather. I had sunglasses on and it just felt like we were finally coming into like spring/summer. So yeah, I've put the picture on the back of the previous layout because it was pink anyway, and there's a lot of pink in this collection, so I don't feel like I had to add some paper to that one. And I'm just going to use some of the die cuts and also the word stickers underneath, and that's going to go in there. There is actually a second picture that's going to go with that, but it's going to go underneath, so I'll come back to that later. The cut parts that I'm using are just cute ones. One is like spring favourites, and I do actually write friends at the bottom because it's like an open gap, and obviously I tick them all, and then I use a little one that says hippity hop just in between the 2 photos. So yeah, I do really love Simple Story cut aparts. I just think they're really, really cute. They're always a bit different. I find that the other ones can be a lot of words or quite repetitive, but I feel like the Simple Stories are quite different. So the last photo that's going to go on the end is a picture of my Nando's. So I met up with my other friend on the Wednesday, and we went over to Nando's in Leeds to have something to eat, which was fun. So I didn't actually get a picture of her, unfortunately, but I got a picture of our meal, and it was so good. I do love a Nando's. I don't go very often, but I always remember how much I love it when I do go. So again, just going to put some washi tape and use some word stickers for that one. It always finds that when you meet up with friends, like, food is always there. So this is the problem. Like, I don't intend on going out for dinner like 3 times a week, but when you're seeing friends and stuff, it's hard to figure out what to do and with no food involved, really. It's it's one of those things that just seems to come hand in hand, really. So then that is going to be my title card at the top, one with all the roses, because that's the only one I actually had left. So I wanted to use that one at the top. And then, as I said, the photo at the bottom is going to be a picture of our lunch where we went to Spuds and Berries. We were intending all get on fish and chips, but apart from Joe, we all got something different. But it was so good, really, really good. And as I said, it was really good weather as well. So we just enjoyed catching up, and we're actually all going on holiday together later in the year. So it was a nice time to sort of catch up and talk about that, really. So again, washi tape at the bottom and use some of those die cuts. I actually got to use some of the gardening sort of die cuts on this one because it was a farm. I could get away with that. So it just, it matched quite nicely for that one. And I do put a little flower at the top as well. Now the last pocket, I actually cut down a 3x4 photo into, well, it's probably 4 by, I don't know, 1.5. It's just a 4x2, maybe? No. 3x2, yeah. 3x2 that I cut it down to because I had a 3x4 pocket card to put in, and I also had this little one that said Hello Spring, so I wanted to include that. And the photo that I had wasn't exactly much of a photo. Basically, it's just a little screenshot of my YouTube just to say that I've hit 500 subscribers, which for me is amazing because I don't really do this channel for any sort of like purpose to grow it. I do love it. I absolutely love the fact that more and more people are subscribing, but I do this channel because I just love sharing my scrapbook stuff. I don't do it I'm not hoping to get any monetary gain out of it or anything like that. I just do it because I love watching other people's. And to be fair, it's quite nice. One of my people that I watch, she made a really nice comment, and she said that obviously when she was gone, which is quite morbid, but when she's gone, her friends and family have got this as well, so that they can look back and always hear her voice and stuff like that. And I just thought that was a really nice sort of sentiment. Hopefully that's many, many, many years away, but hopefully YouTube will still be here by then. But anyway, yeah, I just thought it was really cute. And as I said, I'm quite proud that I got 500 subscribers because it was one of those things where I didn't think many people actually were interested. So it's just, I think it's quite a nice little achievement for me to put in there. So yeah, just my little hobby. As I said, it's just nice that people want to see it. So I thought that was quite cute. Anyway, so I put a little umbrella just over the side just to use that up, really. And then, as I said, for my title card, it's quite a busy title card, so I didn't really know what to do with it, but I do decide to stamp it with my Stays On black ink. So I just use, obviously, my alpha stickers, alpha stamps even, to stamp week 14. And then I just use a little pink post-it sort of sticky note to write the dates on. Because as I said, it's quite busy, and you can see where I've stamped it, but because there is little black bits around on the actual card itself, it it blocks it a little bit, but it's fine. You can definitely see that it was week 14 on this one. The only other thing that happened this week that's not in this layout, and it's in a separate little pocket in my album, is I actually got a bonus from work, which was really nice. They just said because of the challenging few years that we've had with COVID and that sort of stuff, they wanted to reward the managers of the company, which was really nice. I didn't expect it, so I got a bit of a bonus, which was nice, and it's going to go towards the wedding. But I've actually got the letter in my album because one day I might want to look back at it, and I just thought that was quite cute. But it's just things like that I like to add to my albums, things, separate things that I obviously don't you know, rather than take a picture of it and put it in a little pocket, I just add it into a pocket, like a A4 sort of, well, yeah, pocket as such, an A4 one. So that's quite nice, and it obviously separates the week a little bit, but it's quite nice to put that in there. So that's another little element that I've had in there, so that's quite cute. So yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this part of the week. As you can see, I was going to put the dates on 2 separate sticky notes, but then I realised the dates weren't actually that big, so it just seemed a bit unnecessary. So instead I stick them both on the one sticky note and remove the second one. But yeah, it's nice that we're coming into spring. I'm looking forward to doing all the spring layouts and stuff, all the colours and stuff like that. That's what I associate with spring and summer. So I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I'll be back soon. Bye.